Okay, so welcome back from the previous video. So we had seen in the previous video about the tread, okay, how to calculate the treads, okay, how to calculate the number of treads, how to draw the treads and all. Then we had also discussed about the wall here, external size and the internal size. So the internal size, just let us check once again. So from this point to this point it is 4500, and from this point to this point it is 2000. So here we can see the internal size of the staircase is 4500 by 2000. So external size means from here to here and from this point to this point. So from here to here it is already 4500 plus 230 plus 230, that will be 4960. Here it is 2000 already, 230, 230. So total 2460. So it will be external size here, okay. So it will be 4960 by 2460. So sometimes in question they will give you the internal size of the staircase, okay. They will give you the size, you have to adjust the number of treads and number of landing, okay. You have to adjust the number of steps in the given size, or else they may give you external size. You have to see, they will give you the brick thickness. So according to the external size you have to fit the staircase. So idea is simple, just remember the standard dimensions: riser 150, tread 250, okay. Landing width is usually 1000 mm, okay, as same as the length of the step. Length of the step is also 1000 normally. Brick thickness is 230. So if you remember these dimensions, so it will be easy for you to fit the staircase given any size, internal size or the external size. So it is simple, you can work it out. So these you can see here, okay. So this is a door portion, this is gap. So from the other room you can go to the staircase. So hope I am clear about this. So next we are going to take the section here. So where the section line is passing, it is passing through the door, okay. It is passing through the steps, it is passing through the landing and passing through the wall. So now how we are going to imagine this section? So this section line is like this, okay. You are going to cut like this. So you are going to cut the staircase, okay, from the top like this. And what is the direction to be seen in this direction? Forward direction. So now cut the staircase here, remove the portion below the line, see in this manner. I'll repeat it. Cut this section like this, okay. Remove the portion below the line, whatever below the line, remove it and see in this manner. So now how to imagine this section? It will be easy for us if we can see this rubber as an example of a step. So as I told you, now if you see this step, okay, eraser itself is a step. If you see this eraser from the top view, okay, we will only see the rectangle. So here also it is the same case, only rectangle is seen. But below this step there is height of the step, correct? So below this portion there is height of the step, you can see here, correct? So this is the height of the step, this portion. So we are only able to see the upper part, but actually below there is the height of the step. So now if I cut this here, okay, if I cut the step like this, remove the below portion, cut here, remove the below portion, what I am able to see? I am able to see this height, okay, I am able to see this height and I am able to see this width. This height is visible for me and this width is visible for me, and that is what here we are seeing. The height is visible and the width is visible. This is riser, this is tread. Okay, hope you got an idea about this one. So then as I told you from the, I think second or third previous video, so below the step there is a slope slab. Here you can see this portion. So below the step there is a slope slab, that also we have to consider here. So that will be easy if you see this diagram once again. So as I told you, so these are the steps and below the step there is a slope slab, this one. Here you can see this is called a waste slab. So throughout the length of the step, okay, throughout the length of the step, or I can say like this, throughout this length we are having the waste slab. Okay, throughout this length of the step we are having the waste slab. So now when we cut the section here, okay, you cut the section here, remove the below portion, look in this manner. I'll show you the plan here. If you can see here, cut the section, remove the below portion below the line and see in this manner. So you are able to see the height, width and the slope of the slab which is below here. Why it is visible? Because your steps is like this actually. This is the slope of the slab. So the below the steps or below staircase there is slab completely. So if you cut the section exactly half here, remove the below portion, look in this manner. So you are able to see the height, you are able to see the width and you are able to see the slab also, right? The slope slab you are able to see. So that is called the waste slab. So here you can see that height of the slab, height of the step, width of the step. So height is called the riser, width is called the tread and this is the waste slab. So I'll particularly mention here, if you can see, okay, so just draw a line like this, okay, joining all the bottom points. Then below this we are going to show the thickness of the waste slab. Okay, below this line show the thickness of the waste slab. So here, okay, so this is called the waste slab. This complete portion is called the waste slab. So waste slab, they will give you the thickness either 120 or 150, whatever it is, we have to draw according to that one. So how we are going to draw this rising portion, okay, using the plan. How to draw the rising portion or how to draw the section portion using the plan, how to project the lines, we will see in the next video.